Ladies and gentlemen, we're in front Théâtre de la Monnaie. This is where the Belgian Revolution started. Because yeah, we have also our revolution. But before that, let's talk a bit about our history. Once upon a time, during the Roman Empire, Jules Caesar said, in all the Gauls, the Belgians are the bravest. You know? It's interesting because we kept the name Belgium to mention that it's a country that existed for a long time. And after that we were invited so many times, almost like Poland during the 20th century. We belong to the Spanish Empire, we belong to the Austrian with the Habsburg in the end of the 18th century. Then we became part of the Dutch. Also after that, a small general from Corsica invited all Europe. His name is Napoleon, and we became under French administration. That's until 1815, when he lost the famous Battle of Waterloo. It's a city which is only 20 kilometers from Brussels. He lost against a huge coalition, against the Kingdom of England, against Prussians, other German states, against the Dutch, and in the Treaty of Paris, then they decided that Belgium will be again part of Holland. So the noble back in the days in Belgium, they were speaking French, and they were not really agreed to be part of a parliament when they were not really represented. So one day, in that theater, they listened to La Muette de Portici, and you know that it's an opera about freedom. You know that sometimes music can reveal emotions. So when they went out of that theater, they start to feel, this is Belgium! And they start to fight against Holland, and they had the support of England. So they became an independent state in 1830. Okay, so now we have a new country. How do we want to rule it? Do we want a republic? They were not really about that. They decided to put a constitutional monarchy, like in England a little bit. Okay, but who's gonna be the king? So there were a guy called Leopold VI Bogota from Austria. He was almost king of England, you know, with weddings, almost king of Spain, and he had a good job. He was the first king of Belgium. So now we have our country, we have our political system, and from the origin of our political system to nowadays, it changed a lot. Really. We went from a central government to the federal entities with their own power. That's why we could live without a government for 541 days, more than 2 years. We beat Iraq, imagine that. We really went from solutions to problems. So let me try to explain. So you have the central government, federal government, with politicians from all around the countries. You have governments, and you have own parliament for that entities. Then you have also 3 regions. You have Flanders, the north. You have Brussels, and you have Wallonia. Okay, but that's not all. You have also 3 communities according to the languages. You have the Flemish community, you have the French community, and you have the German community. We also have Germans. So all of these entities, they have their own governments and their own parliament. Imagine so many politicians, almost like African countries. So from that, it's not all, because of course it's not that easy. For example, Brussels, like I told you before, 90% of the population is speaking French, but it's surrendered by Flanders, you know? And they choose that city to be their capital because, you know, a lot of political tension. Also in the north they vote more right, and in the south more left. So a lot of tension. It's really a mess. I study political science, and sometimes I also don't understand myself. But there is a good video on YouTube I advise you to see. It's called Belgium for Dummies. Explain it very well. Brussels is also a very international city. It's the most cosmopolitan city after London in Europe. It's also the capital of the EU, the European Union. We have the executive power and the legislative power in Brussels with the European Commission and the European Parliament. You have a whole European quarter, Schuman quarter, close to the center. We have a lot of lobbies, a lot of law offices, a lot of international structure that put pressure to decide the laws here in Brussels. If you go to the Luxembourg Square, it's very famous. There you will see on Thursday night a lot of Eurocrats. So if you want to make some contacts, this is the good day to go. So many information, isn't it? So if you have any question, we will go to the last stop before the break. So I will let you meditate about that, and if you have any question, don't hesitate to let me know. Alright.